back up to 367. I'm going to take a break. Yes, we will put that challenge on hold for now. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and, as I said before, we'll go ahead and connect online. Check out some of these players' teams on Free Battle. Today I'm going to use my favorite team to use on triples in this game, my Stormcloud gym team from San Diego, from Street Pass San Diego. My team this year is dual typed. And we do double battles. The team is built for that, but I found that it works really well in triple. And get some pretty interesting battles even when I'm going up against legendaries where the team's not really built to take them on. So we ought to see some pretty interesting ones. Change it to appropriate music for a gym battle. Darkrai is OP. Alright, Michelle. We'll see if you bring a Darkrai. None of those are Darkrai. This one looks like a relatively weak team. It doesn't even have a level 50 Greninja, but we'll see how it goes. It's got 2 Pokemon with Justified, so I'm gonna have to watch out for my usage of Snarl. But otherwise, I think we should be okay here. It's, I don't know if I should slow play it or if I should go ahead and attack hard. So usually when I'm in doubt, usually lead with my electrics. Have my flying types as my reserves. Ooh. Sorry about that. Computer tried to go to sleep there, and I told it not to go to sleep. Excuse me. Alright. So we got the Greninja here, level 48. Still might be fast enough to do a mat block, though. I think I'm more concerned about the Blaziken than anything else. Cobalion can be a problem if I let it. I'm going to make sure that he can't mat block. I'm going to steal it if he tries it. Go ahead and nuzzle Blaziken, and we'll go for a Volt Switch over here in Cobalion. Let's see how that goes. Relatively predictable. Got a Mega Evolving Blaziken coming in. Snatch, waiting for a move. Got my Volt Switch in. I don't know if this Cobalion is physical or special. So, not really sure which way I want to go with it. It could be Volt Switching. If it Volt Switches, I'm not going to want to have Gyarados there, so I guess I have no choice but bring in Salamence. Hey, Dad, how you doing? Mega Greninja, huh? Okay, it's a physical Iron Head on Pachirisu. I don't really understand why. There's Mat Block. I'll go ahead and take that. Thank you. Greninjas really hate my Rotom. I'll just say that right now. It is a Swords Dancing Blaziken. Trying to stat up in front of me. I'm not going to allow that. And he disconnected. Didn't like that idea at all. Ah, man. Remember when I said that there would be interesting battles on Free Battle with this team? That's only if they stay. We'll give it another try, though. We'll give it another try. Well, actually, a Mega Blaziken can definitely use the extra attack. It misses out on a few key KOs. So, I can definitely understand a Swords Dance Blaziken. Having run a Blaziken myself in my previous gym team, I was running Bulk Up on it. And that really worked out pretty well for me. But guess it doesn't matter if you don't stay to actually use your Blaziken, so, you know, whatever. Let's see if we get another trainer here. Sometimes it's hard to get trainers on free triple. Triple's the least popular of all of the battle types. Mostly because it's a little more complicated. It's kind of a mix of double and rotation. But I do love my triple. I do love the game a lot. No, we'll give it one more try here, and if we can't find one on free, then we'll try switching to rating. Yeah, the reason for that is because that's the official format for Video Game Championship Series. That's actually what this team that I'm using right now is built for, is double VGC rules. Although, of course, it's restricted because of my gym's typing. But, yeah. That's the reason why you see double all the time. It's not even a Kyogre or two that want to play today. A little Rayquaza action. Where's all the Darkrai's? Even though I don't really like playing against Darkrai, you know, I'll take that. I'm not hopeful that we're going to find a battle right now on free triple. I think I scared everyone away by scaring that one guy away with the Snatch. So, I think we're going to be moving to rating battle after this. Yep. Snatch Rotom is very, very, very rarely used. Snatch itself is a very uncommon move in double, because there's a lot of risk involved with Snatch. If the opponent's not trying to set up at all, then you're really just giving up a turn for nothing. And You can try snatching your own Pokemon's move, but if you do that, then you're guaranteed to not be doing any damage against the opponent. So it's a pretty hard move to use in double. It's a lot easier to use in triple. But as I said again, you know, I use this team for double. And the rare times when I get to use Snatch, the results are pretty amazing. Alright, let's try a rating battle on triple here. And register the system here. Typo, how are you doing? Welcome to the cast. I haven't played rating battle in a while here, so we'll kind of see what people have here now. Alright, it's going up against a Japanese person first. Got a Cresselia, we got a Sylveon. Interesting, very interesting. Alright. So this team looks like it's very heavily balanced towards physical attacks. But it does have Sylveon in there, and one of the tricks that my team has is that my Salamence is mixed, but does not have double edge. If I had double edge on it, it would be less of a problem, the Sylveon, but because I do not have double edge, it will be a bigger problem than usual. So, I think for this, we're gonna have to oh, you know, we're just gonna do exactly what we always do, I guess. This also looks like a potential belly drum strat coming from Hariyama. We're definitely gonna want Salamence there available to us if that happens. There's definitely a lot of issues on this team. Could be really tough to defeat it with my gym team. We'll give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. I see a lot of people love whatever it is that I did, because they're giving me nices right now. Alright. So luckily I got Raikou on the side with Sylveon. I definitely want that. I think I'm best served going ahead and going with my gym team's initial strat here. We're gonna try to weaken up this Sylveon enough to get stuff going here. Okay, we got a paralysis. That's a good start there. We got 2 paralyses. I don't know about that. That could be a Guts Hariyama, and that could be a big issue. Yep, Trick Room. Not a very good start, to be honest with you. I just caused them to both be a lot slower. They're both gonna come out with attacks first. Sylveon's definitely slower than Pachirisu and Raikou. Could be a big issue. I don't think I can take another hit with that Sylveon there. Let's see here. Not a lot of good options. Wasn't even able to get the Snarl out, which is a big problem too. Well, we'll have to try to go for a Volt Switch here. Goes for the feint on Pachirisu, trying to get the KO. Ice Beam. Trying to get a freeze. Hyper Voice. That's going to KO both. For sure. This feint strat's going to be a big problem. I'm not going to be able to protect to slow down the attack here. Alright, we'll go with the Gyarados in the center. And we'll go with... Yeah, we'll go with Salamence in the center. We'll go with Talonflame in the right side here. Alright, I'm going to go with a Hydro Pump. And then we'll go ahead and switch to Gyarados here. Trying to get 2 Intimidates on that Hariyama. Hoping he's going to try to go for the feint again. And we'll go with Brave Bird on Sylveon here. We have to get that Sylveon out of the game, or else we're not going to win. There's the feint. Talonflame is resistant to fairy type attacks, but I think this is a choice specs and might be a big issue for Talonflame. Ice Beam. Still fishing for the freeze. Didn't get it. Go. Let's continue with this. It's really dangerous for me to be switching again. Because he might predict it now that I've done a double switch here. Try to Ice Beam on the Gyarados slot. I think at this point I'm probably best served trying to protect Gyarados. See if I can get it. He's going for the helping hand on Hariyama. Probably for Rock Slide. Nope, it was just feint. Oh, wow, nice play. Got the KO. Feint's +2 priority. So, With the +2 priority, it beats my +1 priority Gale Wings, and so he was able to get the KO on that. Kind of in a tight spot right now. Got 3 versus 5 with not really good options to go against that Cresselia. I think for now we don't have much of a choice. We're gonna have to go for protects here, but I think this is a losing battle here. Alright, looks like it's going for an a flash cannon, or a shadow ball. There's the shadow ball there. That did a lot of damage. Wow, it didn't even hit. So the big problem is I don't think that either Earthquake or Hyper Voice will KO this Sylveon. But that's the only options I really have at this point. Well, I guess if I can get the KO, then I would want Hyper Voice to be shown. So we'll go with that. Gotta withdraw. It's Mawile. Okay, that all definitely is expected. Pretty sure I'm not going to be able to get out Earthquake now that he has Mawile there. My defense for Sucker Punch is usually Pachirisu, but it's already out of the game. Doesn't look like it would go for the Wide Guard, but... yeah. I suppose I should go for some damage. Let's see here. Earthquake's not gonna KO if it Mega Evolves, that's for sure. Let's go for it. No paralysis that time. That one's probably going to end up being the end of the game there. Salamence actually looks pretty awesome. Oh no, I knew this one was lost a long time ago. Definitely it was lost a long time ago. When he had that Trick Room out, and I didn't have the right Pokemon out, that was bad. And when I got the 2 paralyses on the same turn as that Trick Room, that really hurt a lot. But it's just how it goes sometimes. When in raiding battle, you're not really looking to beat every person. You're really looking to have a team that can really perform well against as many teams as possible, and you just can't really cover for everything. That one was a really unique team, and so my team was simply outclassed on that one. Alright, this one looks a little more standard. Got your standard Sylveon and supporting crew. Alright, I think with this one, with this one, we're gonna want Gyarados as part of the lead group. If for no other reason than Greninja doesn't usually carry a move that can KO Gyarados outright, and he does have 3 physical attackers, so it would be probably beneficial to have an Intimidator at the beginning. We'll bring Pachirisu in the center as usual, and we'll bring, you know what? Raikou is usually a good Pokemon to have at the beginning. Let's go with that. Alright, let's see how this one goes. I do recognize this screen name off 5. I think I've played him before. Pretty decent teams he has. Got Fairthorn in the center. Nice play. Alright. It's an interesting start for sure. I don't recall any other Pokemon being available that can Mega Evolve, but his Garchomp from Team Preview. Well, you know what? Let's try to go for a quick KO. We'll protect Rotom by drawing a potential Grass attack away from it, and we'll try to guarantee that Gyarados can try to get that Ice Fang out with a Snatch. See what happens. Just a simple Protect for some reason. Alright. Well, the Snatch is probably not going to do anything unless he tries to go for the Swords Dance. Let's see if he goes for Earthquake. If he goes for Dragon Claw, it's going to go to Pachirisu. It's Earthquake. Didn't do as much damage as I thought it would do. Alright, here we go. Ice Fang. It's gonna one-shot if it is not Focus Sashed, and it's not. We got it. There's the KO right there. See what he brings in. Sylveon. So the main problem with the Sylveon is all of the damage, if I do Follow Me, is going to KO Pachirisu. But I think at this point Pachirisu may have already done its job. Not too concerned about Ferrothorn. If I can just get rid of Sylveon, then I don't have to use Talonflame to do too much against the Sylveon. So we're going to want to get some damage on this Sylveon, that's for sure. Don't have too much time for this, but just go ahead and do the Follow Me, and we'll go ahead and do the Discharge. The Greninja's being saved for later. Togekiss is coming in. Protect Rotom for one more turn. See if we can get a flinch on Sylveon, but that was plenty of damage. Get Pachirisu back up. I think Pachirisu can survive now that Greninja left. Sylveon's wishing. Not really sure why it's wishing, but okay. Power Whip. Probably intended for Rotom. Over to Pachirisu. Looks like we got a lot of what we wanted on that turn. That's perfect. Alright. Well, Sylveon's going to want to try to take advantage of that wish to go ahead and do the attack with the Hyper Voice. Not really sure that I care all that much about it. As long as it keeps wanting to wish, I think we're okay. Alright, the problem with Follow Me here is Pachirisu might not survive the Hyper Voice. If it doesn't survive that, then that Power Whip's gonna hit the Rotom too. But we're just gonna keep pushing. Whatever. I kind of want to keep at least one Intimidator for Scizor later on. Ferrothorn also took an Intimidate at the beginning of the game, so Rotom should be able to take at least one hit. Getting some good damage on Sylveon. Keep the pressure up. Got full power, full HP Pachirisu. Looking pretty good here. Looking pretty good. There's the Hyper. This Sylveon looks like it's defensively inclined. It's not doing a lot of damage at all. Probably doesn't even have Pixie Plate on it. There's the Scizor over there. It's 4-6 right now. Alright. I want to keep pressuring this Sylveon. I'm not really sure that Gyarados is set to do anything else for me in the battle, so I think at this point I'm just going to keep attacking until it's done. Rotom, still very useful to me. I'll go ahead and do Follow Me, Discharge, and we'll keep pressuring him. We'll pressure him to do something that will actually change my strat. Here's the bullet punch, but it's not going to do much because it's electric type. Pachirisu's totally showing that it's being a problem against this team. Got the paralysis on Scizor. This game is really showing to be in my favor by quite a bit. I think on this turn we'll do a protect. If I lose Rotom, I can bring in Salamence on the right side. Should be pretty good to go for the rest of the game. Sylveon's out. Discharge is really nice. I can keep pressuring the opponent. I can keep the opponent from wanting to switch in. Beautiful. Here's Greninja. The last Pokemon that is a problem on his team. Alright, we'll go ahead and go for a Nuzzle on Greninja. If I can get that on there, that'll be the end of the game for sure. It protected the last time though, which is kind of a concern for me. Let's go for a Dragon Dance. And a Nuzzle. And let's go for a Discharge to heal Pachirisu. Bullet Punch, that's not going to KO anything. Ice Beam. See what his intended target is. Gyarados. Perfect. And I got it right there. Perfect. See, I'm getting battle requests in the chat. I'm actually going to be heading out in about 10 to 15 minutes. So, not today. I'm still considering if I want to play Pokemon again on Wednesday, the next time I cast. I'll definitely be doing Pokemon next Saturday. And I'll be taking requests on that day for sure. So, sorry not today, but if you come next Saturday, I'll definitely battle you if you ask. Alright, we'll bring in Raikou and start finishing this job. Tried to bullet punch my Rotom, it wasn't going to KO without a crit. Ferrothorn dodged my Super Fang though. That's pretty much it. He'll get the KO with Power Whip if he goes after my Rotom, and then I'll bring in my Salamence and get a free easy KO there. There it is, KO on Rotom. Now I got single target Hyper Voice. That'll get rid of Ferrothorn for sure. Sorry about the lag there. There you go, got the KO on Greninja. And the KO on Ferrothorn. So he's able to dominate there by consistently protecting Rotom and Pachirisu with their abilities and their moves and the discharge strat, and using my third Pokemon to get key KOs and key damage in. Worked out pretty well. Yeah, triples is a tough business. There's a lot of cool strats in triple that you can't do in double, and I love it. Thank you. Thank you, Typo. Do one more battle here. You're welcome. Triple is really fun. I really like it a lot. If you like playing double, but you're starting to get bored with it, and you're looking for something else, triple is pretty cool meta, in my opinion. You can do a lot of great things. All those things that you may have thought up when building doubles that didn't quite work might actually work a lot better in triple. Things like doing entrainment strats and skill swap strats to get sturdy over onto Pokemon that usually have Wonder Guard. You know, stuff like that. Some pretty crazy stuff out there. This one looks pretty interesting. Got a potential Shell Smasher. Well, one thing's for certain, I'm definitely going to want to assert my Rotom in this battle. Has type advantage over 4 of the 6 Pokemon. I think just by default, I'm going to want Raikou in there to help out with these special attackers that are in here. Gardevoir is most likely the Mega Evolver, but on the off chance that Pinsir is the Mega Evolver, it's going to have a hard time against Rotom and Raikou for sure. Looking at his team harder, it really looks like there's only one Pokemon designed to do physical attacking, and that's his Pinsir. He does have a Crobat, probably can Brave Bird, but I think the Intimidators are probably going to be less useful than Raikou here. So we're going to want to make sure that Raikou survives the battle. Yeah, that's correct. There is an acrobat Pokemon, but acrobatics isn't actually the biggest concern for my team. I would think that Super Fang is a bigger problem. Okay, so we got a Air Balloon Heatran, which can be an issue if later on I must rely on Earthquake. So I'm going to want to make sure I get some sort of damage on this Heatran to knock that balloon off. Luckily, that shouldn't be too much of an issue. I think right now I'm mostly concerned about the possibility of Pinsir doing Earthquake, with Gardevoir having telepathy. That is a possibility in this scenario. I would like to hit with Snarl, though. But I think I'm actually better served with Volt Switching. The Pinsir is the Mega Evolver. Yeah, it could be doing the Hyper Voice in the middle, that's true. But it looks like I might be actually correct on my prediction. Because that Gardevoir is helping handing and is not Hyper Voicing. And now it appears that that Earthquake really is actually coming out. Now I'm able to reduce the damage if it is an Earthquake. It's close combat. Wow. Okay, well, I'm less inclined to care about that. Got the Nuzzle on the Pinsir. Slow that thing down. Let's heal up Pachirisu a little bit with Discharge. That's gonna knock out that, or get rid of the Air Balloon. Not a lot of damage on Heatran. Could be doing sub in a moment. It's gonna do nothing at all. That turn worked out really well for me. Alright. Close combat it is, huh? And on top of that, I did a lot of damage on Gardevoir. A Discharge is not going to KO it, but it's going to do a lot. Alright. I'm not as concerned about the Heatran anymore. I got the Paralysis on it. I could go for the KO, but I think I would rather prefer to punish any switch-ins here. So I'm going to go ahead and go for Super Fang on Gardevoir so I can get the KO on Discharge. And I think I'll risk it and go for the Dragon Dance and see what happens. Pinsir's paralyzed, can't even get the Quick Attack out. Here comes Super Fang. That's within range. It's also slower. Wow. This Gardevoir is a special defense build. Oh, and it also has a Bright Powder on it. Moonblast. At Pachirisu, that's probably not going to do the damage it was hoping for. I thought at first he was trying to predict my Gyarados Mega Evolving. Flamethrower from Heatran onto Pachirisu, trying to get rid of it. Didn't quite do the job. Alright. I'm gonna start trying to take advantage of the situation here. going to bring in Raikou into the center, since it's got Assault Vest on it. And then I'm going to go for a Waterfall on Pinsir. I want to have the ability to use Follow Me later in the game at a key moment. I don't feel like I can use it right now. It's going for the Helping Hand on Pinsir. Probably going for Quick Attack or Feint. Wow. Thought I was going to protect with Pachirisu, which I was. And he was trying to go for the KO. Didn't get it. And Pinsir's down. Discharge. Going to hit my own Raikou for a little bit. Didn't quite knock out Gardevoir. It's going to be a problem because of that Bright Powder that's still on it. I think I have this game under control right now. Got a Dragon Danced Gyarados. So I got some speed advantage going on for me. Heatran's paralyzed. Clawitzer's the choice. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna go for the 2-hit KO on Clawitzer here. It's gonna be Helping Hand from Clawitzer. Or on Clawitzer, excuse me. That should KO Clawitzer, allowing me to bring in Pachirisu. Got it. Bring Pachirisu in, get some healing, see if I can get away with this switch. Got the healing from Discharge. That'll actually hit the Gardevoir, got rid of it. Heatran's at about 1/10 health. Ancient Power on Rotom, I got away with the switch. Heatran's Ancient Power got it its boost, but I don't think that's going to help. It's a little too late. It's already paralyzed. It's not able to use that speed boost to its advantage. Gyarados is still at full HP and with the one Dragon Dance. Got Crobat in the center, followed by Cloyster on the side. This is probably his last hurrah here. Alright. In case he tries to speed up his Cloyster with Shell Smash, I'm going to go for a Nuzzle on it. Rotom's going to do Discharge to knock out Heatran and try to help, heal Pachirisu if Crobat's unable to get the KO. I'm going to go with Waterfall and Crobat simply because I don't want to risk the 5% chance of missing with Ice Fang on Crobat. Ice Shard on Pachirisu. Only did about 20-ish damage. Was not able to KO. Crobat's down to about 1/10. Goes for the KO. Got it on Pachirisu with Cross Poison. Discharge, gonna get a double KO on Heatran and Crobat. And looks like it's gonna be 5-1. Rotom doing a little healing just to show what's up. Talonflame coming in the center for the final kill. I'm gonna do Snatch with Rotom. The reason I'm doing Snatch with Rotom, when I'm ahead in triple, Snatch is the best move ever because it prevents the opponent from doing a stat up move or from healing. They'll try to sometimes roost or dragon dance, especially with Dragonite. Snatch prevents it, and I'm in perfect position to stop him from trying to go for a sweep of any sort at this point. The best he can do is get a KO on Talonflame here. He's just going for Protect just to stall the game out. But that's really just not going to do anything at this point. He's not going to be able to do that Shell Smash, so no matter what, even if he KOs all 4 of my other Pokemon, I'll have a type advantage and I won't have to deal with Shell Smash at all. The game's very much locked up as a result. You gotta respect players that want to make it really difficult for you to win, but at this point there's really nothing he can do. He can't keep protecting forever. He's gonna run out of protects before I run out of snatches, and he's gonna run out of protects before I run out of Brave Birds, so he's pretty much done for no matter what he does. Really powerful for an attack that is hitting on a Pokemon that has a lot of defense. And that's it. That's pretty much it. Talonflame's gone from Rock Blast, and now I'm assured that he doesn't have Focus Sash anymore. I can bring in another electric Pokemon and call it a day. That electric Pokemon's going to be our friend Raikou here. He's going to probably Protect again just to elongate this battle and make it super exciting for us here on the cast, but we already know what the result's going to be. He already knows what moves I have. There's nothing that he can do to stop it. Protect finally gave up on him. Waterfall's gonna hit, and then the Thunderbolt's gonna finish the job there. And there's the kill finally. Good game. He had a pretty strong team, but it was kind of weak to Rotom. So I was able to take full advantage of that. And his team didn't have enough power to take on Pachirisu either. Alright. Well, not too bad. 2 wins, 1 loss with the gym team today. Well, that was pretty fun there. I hope you were entertained and maybe learned a few things in Pokemon today. Show off some of my elite strats, as it were. Again, I'll be casting Pokemon next Saturday at 2 p.m. Hopefully this time there won't be something that gets in the way where I have to change that time. But yeah, 2 p.m. next week, Saturday, I'll definitely be accepting viewer battles at that point. Wednesday this week, I will be casting at 5 p.m. I haven't really decided on the game I want to cast yet. I kind of want to keep Saturdays for Pokemon and Wednesdays for something that isn't Pokemon ORAS. I'll have to think about it. If you have any suggestions, feel free to shoot me a line. But that's gonna be it for the cast today. Thanks everyone for coming by, checking me out with my new capture card. I'm really excited to be able to show you some Pokemon play finally, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the day.